Hello, everybody. Welcome back to AI Masteries, another AI Mastery session with Rosemary. I am super excited to be before you all again. This is episode 20. We have been on our 30-day Google Whisk sprint because I have beta access to Google Whisk Animate and with my character, Pip the Hedgehog, who goes on quests and adventures. He is neurodivergent. I created him in December 2024, December 22nd to be exact. And his purpose is to raise awareness for neurodivergency, teach Christian faith-based morals and principles, and be his own superhero living in his own world. So we get to experience life through Pip's lenses, which is a way of actually seeing the life of a neurodivergent individual through their lenses and their perspective. And I'm super excited about today's book. Pip finds his quiet. We're going to continue my storybook collection. Some of the past two projects I had to put on pause because they were a little more complicated than I would like to pursue on live stream, but this one should be a easier one for me. I have been developing my prompts with Grok, but I didn't tag Grok in this stream and probably not going to continue to tag them because I just want to hone in on Google Whisk as the platform. And then as we move forward, we're actually going to be doing some work inside of Launchcard and things of that nature. So I'm gearing up for that. Just switching things around. So if you notice that I didn't tag Grok on this particular one, that is why. I actually started tagging them because they actually retweeted my work and I was like super shocked on Twitter, on X, excuse me. And that's when I was like, okay, I want to make sure I include them. So nevertheless, that's why I did not tag them on this particular stream. But we already have everything, and I'm just going to be mainly showing you all the Whisk platform moving forward, just shifting some things around and making it a better experience for not only myself, but you all as viewers. And we are going to start off by watching Pip with a paintbrush, the last animation project I posted. I know I told you all that some of Pip's books, newer books will be available. They'll probably be more so available by Monday because I'm a little delayed on my end. I've been having a lot to do, and that is why. But nevertheless, they'll be available soon. And I want to create some promos to start promoting like all of the books. Now we got like a wall. It's getting up there in the numbers, and I love that for me. And I'm taking his brand more serious. That's why I said we're going to start the merch collection, and I want to build that live so y'all can see. Now I'm not going to do everything live, but I'm going to do a good bit so I can promote Launchcard and their platform, because if you know anything about e-commerce, you want a platform that is simple and easy to manage. And one thing about Launchcard, it allows you to do that. And story platform. So I'll do more of the official branding and things of that nature in the coming days as we wrap up our last 10 days of our Google Whisk 30-day sprint. And it's been a pleasure, to be quite honest. I feel that it's been one of the best decisions I've made in a long time. And I appreciate all of you all who show up consistently, and those of you all who share and post. I appreciate all of you. And those of you who don't, but you just watch and you spectate. Those of you who just, I don't know, but you're a part of that number. I appreciate you too. Now, it was one more other thing I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, I know I said I was going to do my react video stream to the keynote for Google Cloud next. I am still actually going to do that. And I'm going to do, because today Canva had their conference, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that. So I actually caught that. And there is a lot. As a Canva user for PIP, I am like blown away at all of the advancements. So it's going to make it a lot more easier to create my storybooks, my YouTube videos for PIP, because of the enhancements and the new rollouts that they have added to the for us pro users. So I also want to do a reaction video to that conference as well. So I'll just kind of do like where I'll pick some timestamps so I can skip through, because I know y'all know I'm not gonna watch 2 hours live with y'all. Okay, first of all, I'm already watching it on 2x just so I can get through it. So I'm gonna clip it up about so I can go through the parts that I want to, you know, narrate and give my opinion on, and that's how I'm gonna do that. So that is why I didn't do it today. I definitely am gonna do it though. And I think this is just an exciting time for AI. I mean, what I seen with Canva, personally, I don't know. About to give Adobe a run for their money. I know that for sure. Because when it comes to simplicity and the quality in which you can create now, vibe coding is a whole new world with Canva. When they have Canva code, y'all. Y'all gotta come back for the tea. I'm gonna break it down. I don't wanna spill into my meat pip time and Google It's time with y'all. But as you can see, if you did not know, they had their keynote, their conference today. The keynote was released. I watched it, and let's just say it's I'm just excited. That's all I'm saying. It's a good time to be innovative. It's a good time to think big. It's a good time to be creating. So let's get into PIP with a paintbrush animation. This was created with Google Animate and Grok for the prompt meta prompting. And then we're going to hop in to our storybook illustration that we're going to be doing today. And thank you all for tuning in. Let me share. And I connected the chat, y'all, so I actually remembered early on. I'm getting better. All right, let me share
A
this.
shiny paintbrush. PIP with a paintbrush. Written by Rosemary Salem. PIP finds a shiny paintbrush. PIP picks up the magic brush. PIP tests the magic paintbrush. PIP paints a flower red. PIP paints the grass green. PIP paints the sky blue. PIP paints a butterfly. PIP paints a tree. PIP paints a yellow path. PIP paints a sunny sky. PIP paints a sparkling pond. PIP paints a rainbow. Pip paints a red bird. Pip paints a golden star. Pip paints a heart cloud. Pip paints a polka dot rock. Pip paints a welcome sign. Pip paints a smiley face. Pip celebrates his art.
All right.
Pip
So
with a
that
paintbrush.
was Pip with a paintbrush. Love it, love it, love it. So now we're going to move over into the Google Whisk platform. This is the home page. We're going to do start from scratch. I always like to do a short overview for those of you all who may be extremely new to this platform. You don't know much about it. Google Whisk is an AI art and design platform. And it also has an animation that I have beta access to. So you can create videos, but it has loaded templates. You can make stickers, pins, plushies, cards, capsule toys, chocolate boxes, bento boxes. You can choose your aspect ratio. You have landscape, square, or portrait. That's for your settings. And over here is how you whisk. You have your subject, your scene, and your style, which makes up what you will see in this outcome of this area. So you can insert a prompt or examples of each section, and through that combination, whatever you place in your prompt is what you will start to see come out here. You can refine and edit your prompt or request changes to your imagery by adding additional details or asking it to remove certain things, and it will do so. And it's a very simple, straight to the point platform. And this has been the platform I've been using since day one of creating PIP. And I do not see myself ever leaving. All right. So we're just setting up the board and we're just going to get into working. That's kind of how I like to do it. So I'm uploading my photos of Pip, and he has a main subject element, which is his blue backpack. So I always try to include his backpack in the imagery. And you'll see me adding some generations for details of style and scene to improve the outputs as we go along. But that's just to keep consistency as we go about our generations. Now you can just again use a prompt, but I've created these special images to help assist with what I need. So I just use those. I'm just looking for the backpack. For some reason, it's not where it's normally at. That means I need to put together a folder instead of just depending on it being in my recents. Let me find it. Shouldn't take long. Okay, it's under here. Okay, we got his backpack. Boom. So we got our two subjects, and we're going to get started. I'm going to do the front cover first, actually. I normally do this cover last, but I don't want to make that a habit. I want to do it first. Now you can make book covers with whisk. That is one of the special things I love about this platform that I discovered. So for those of you all who want to write books and you need a book cover, come over to Whisk. I would tell you to go on Amazon, right, and look up book covers that match your vision for your book cover. And you can at least get the base elements down. And if it's a picture that you need, if it's a book cover that you need to be in the inside the cover, I would just get the base of the book cover done in here and then take it over to Canva or Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever editing software of your choice, and then just add in your photo. That's how I would do it, honestly. But overall, you can get some amazing book cover concepts. All right. Trying to see why it's not generating. There we go. It's a little wrong, loud and wrong, but this is the cover. You see how the name is all butchered up. And if you see right here, you see how it messed up the name. So it's not doing anything but generating what it see. Whew. All right, let me do this again. But this is a cute cover though. This cover eats down. I'm not even gonna hold you. Now the old process that I used to go through, I would download this and just put it into Canva and use the Canva magic features to edit the text. But I'm not gonna do all that. I would rather just use this and work on getting it right. Now I don't even need to get it right over here, which is crazy. I need to get it right over here because I have to animate it. I just forgot that. I didn't click this. You want to try to have everything selected that you want to be a part of the mix. So hopefully it still includes the scene. Okay, it said it could not generate it, so we're gonna try again. And don't be alarmed by it saying that. It says that sometimes. That don't mean that. That does not mean that it will never generate. It means that just try again. Sometimes because I use Midjourney type prompts, it doesn't always take the AR, like the ending part. So I have to remove that. This is cute too, but this wording, ooh, child. This is cute. It's missing the backpack. It got my name right. The only thing is, look, this find his backpack is wrong. Oh, finds his quiet. His backpack is not included, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna try again. But yeah, I like this story. This story reminds me of, what's that book? Ooh, it's a book that this book is, because I read through it and everything. Because yesterday's stream was a little rough. I'm not even. Yesterday's stream was a little rough. And normally I glimpse through everything, and it normally is a seamless process for me. But I was like, we have to get a little bit more detail, a little more strict. So I read through this and I liked the way the book was going. But this actual book reminds me of a classic. I'm gonna think of it before we end the stream. I'll even probably pull it up, but that's a good thing. Okay, we're pulling everything together. I'm just wrestling with this prompt because there's nothing wrong with the prompt. The prompt is written the way it needs to be written. There you go. See? What did I just say? As soon as I said that, boom. And it ain't not one typo in sight. WRTTEN. Yes, you gotta make sure because I've had the smallest of a typo and it threw me off. This is beautiful, first of all. Get into it. Look at that. What did I tell y'all? Y'all just watched me. All I did was keep generating. Boom. So we got our cover. It looks beautiful. The only thing I wish, I'm not even gonna hold you, I wish he had his backpack on. I don't understand why I didn't include his back like over here. You see the backpack snuggle? That's so cute to me. You know, I might keep the official book might actually be this cover. I'll probably take this into Canva and fix it up. What y'all think? Let me see. I might be able to fix it up over here. And then just for the animation, it'll just have a different cover. That's okay. I'm not against that. Let me see. Because I love how they have his backpack on. And if I can fix it, that's what I want it to do. Come on. And it's been a lot of tech issues across some major platforms. Discord was acting up today for everybody. And so I'm being a little bit. I even had Grok say something to me that it's never said before. And I was like, what? That's when I knew. So it was a lot of glitches today, nevertheless. So you just got to be a little bit more patient. And I really feel like that's going to be in the coming weeks, to be honest. We're going to see more of that. And I think it's because it's just a lot of usage. Like if you're really thinking about it, we're probably using technology more than we ever have as a collective, as a whole. You can't be screaming about technological advances and not expect there to be more gatherings and more meetings and more usage. Because when you are increasing reliability on technology, that means you're increasing the usage. And I'm just over here attempting for the 50,000th time a remake of this. Oh, and I need to edit this anyway. Okay, Rosemary Salem, quiet. Okay, yeah, let's try to get it. I just like this one. It's much better. And his backpack is so perfect. He looks so at peace. He looks good. He looks blessed. Pip finds his quiet. See, now his backpack teal. Oh, that's because it said that. Ooh, they know they always trying to change the color of his backpack. I don't understand. Like, why you gotta make it teal? Like, who told you to make his backpack teal? But like I said, I can literally just fix this. And honestly, the only thing I need to do is just erase this right here and then remove this. So I wouldn't even have to do anything but erase. But I'm trying to regenerate it. It's my dedication to fixing this cover for me. Come on. Now I will say if we can't make it through all the scenes tonight, that's fine. Because if this is any indication on how Generation is gonna go tonight, I might have to tell y'all the success was the cover. Okay, let's go ahead and animate this so at least you all will see animation, because this is a little ridiculous. And like I said, it's been happening all day, so I can't even blame like the platform or whatever. So there was like some extra wording at the end, which really threw me off. So we're regenerating to avoid that. Just never done that either. So this is an interesting night. But hopefully we can get through the scenes. If not, it's totally okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Perfect. We got a clean shot. Yay. Let's move forward. The first one wasn't what we were going for, but this one actually worked out. So we can move on to our first scene. All right. We can actually keep that because it resumes his. Let's go to the next scene. Mm. Y'all excuse my background. I don't like any of these. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna upload. Right? Yeah, neither one of these work for me. Let me add flat. I think this one works. I'm actually gonna keep that one and just keep going. Okay. So moving forward, I'm just gonna kind of edit those. This is going to be our last animation for tonight because we're at our hour wrap. I'm trying to keep the streams under a certain amount of time just for replay purposes. But we were able to make the cover animation, and this is the 5th scene animation. And I'll go back through all the animations, and we'll just continue on when we meet up again on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 21. Love the way all of these generations came out. This is Pip Finds His Quiet. So you see him embracing his blanket and him having all of the emotional reactions to the blanket and the comfort. See, so he's like feeling it and being happy. All right. So that was our final one for tonight. So these are all the scenes. We did about 10 scenes. So we're halfway through actually. And everything looks good. So once you generate, you can see, you can come here and find all your generations. This is the cover, the one that we kept for Pip Finds His Quiet. This is what we've been generating. All right, that's the cover. This is scene 1. Scene 2. Oh, this is the one I was deleting. Let me delete that one. So this is scene 2. Scene 3. Scene 4. And scene 5. All right. So as you can see, everything has came out really, really great. I cannot wait to see y'all tomorrow. So come back tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I go live. And tomorrow will be day 21 of our Google Whisk Animate Sprint. And I'm Rosemary Salem. Thank you for tuning into another AI Mastery session with me. I love y'all with the love of Christ, and have a great night.